Alrighty, so it was a Sunday night and I was just browsing YouTube because I was pretty bored and thought I'd just look at myself. So I searched Victa kart and up came a video, but up came a new video. I used to be the only one with the Victa kart, so that was pretty cool. So, watched it and see how it went. And it went freaking awesome. And it was revving like redlining and it was just doing a constant burnout in the dust and it was, oh my god. So I was like, oh, mine never went like that. I want to make it go like that. And I've just really loved the sound of two strokes. I've sort of just got off the whole four stroke sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one. I got this one back out of storage, and what I'm going to do is heavily port it out. And I'm also going to, I noticed his was really loud, so obviously he's made a custom muffler. He didn't really, it was just a video from a distance, so, yeah, what I'm going to do is make a custom muffler for this, which is I'll basically just make a straight pipe, but, more like what's on my go-kart, just like a three-stage header sort of thing. I'm not too worried about back pressure on this thing. Sure, it reduces its life, but who cares? It's a Victa. If it blows up, I got another one in the shed in parts, so I can just replace. I got like a spare cylinder, spare piston, spare head, spare everything. And if that doesn't work, then I can. So if it blows up, then I can just go down a tip and get a new one. So that's no worry. So now what I'm going to do is first strip all this off, casing and all that, just the general thing. Take the head off. I've only ran this a few times with the gasket, so that should be alright. Then I'll take the cylinder off, and then I'm going to heavily port this out. Now you can see it's not that big. You can't port the top of this out very much because, well, it's not really going to make a difference, to tell you the truth. You can see the piston only reaches there, so porting the top out isn't going to do anything. So all you can do is port the sides and the bottom. So I can port the bottom to about there, and that'll give me a nice big port. So I'm going to do that for the intake side, so that'll take a couple of hours, and I'll do it on the muffler exhaust side as well. So I'll have bigger ports, and I'm also going to try port out the inlets, like the little inlet tubes that are on the side here that actually let the fuel into the cylinder. And that's about it. And then I might maybe run it on 98, something like that, because with two strokes, four strokes, it doesn't matter what fuel you run on, if you run it on, unless you're running on alcohol, but if you're running it on 98 or 95, it's not going to make like any difference, whereas with two strokes, it's a totally different story. So, yeah, I might run this on 98, and then I'll also have a heavily ported intake and exhaust, and, yeah. So I'll port that out, and then I'll polish it up, and then the exhaust side, I'll port that out and then roughen it up a bit.